Hello watchers, in this video we're going to be talking about the point of view theory of the Stygimoloch from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This point of view video is to express what we think he might have been thinking during the events of Jurassic World Kingdom, or the events leading up to them, based on our human interpretation of the dinosaurs' experiences and behavior. So without further ado, let's begin. Running makes me happy. My three brothers and me race headlong down a steep grade. I've been trying for so many months to beat my older brother at fast running, and I have yet to accomplish my goal. He goads me by telling me that I have to try harder. We reach the water's edge. There it is, that large shark-toothed creature. She's the only creature of her kind that I've seen. Sure, there are other predators that look like her, but she's the only one. My brother said that this is a good thing because then she can't breed, but honestly, it freaks me out because I'm always wondering whether or not there are more of her. Anyways, when she drinks, we all settle down by the water, feeling comfortable enough to relax for 1 second. The small baby three-horned creature runs up to me. Oh no, I'm so not in the mood right now. I don't know why this little thing has taken a liking to me. I've yet to eat its mother. I know that it has a herd because it always seems to run back in that direction, but here it is again to play with me. Does it not have any other brothers or sisters to play with? Bonehead, bonehead! What do you want, Toothface? I say, sighing in annoyance. My mom said the land is going to eat us. She said she can feel it, says the little pest. Tell your mom to lay off the hallucinogens, I reply. My brothers, who were only a few feet away, laugh. It makes me feel good. She says it's happening any day now. They're devising a plan to go by the big water so we can try to escape it. His family's crazy. I really don't give much credence to what he says, but I humor him. If that's the case, then why are you still here talking to me? Well, number one, my mom and the other herd members are trying to get in contact with a second herd. They're a bit farther away, and also because, well, you're my best friend and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I wanted to warn you. If mom knew I was here, she'd be mad. I look at him for a moment and then I scoff. Well, you don't want to upset your mom, so go do me a favor and leave me the frick alone. You have to warn your family too, Bonehead. I get up and roar at him and do a mock charge. Stop calling me Bonehead and leave me the hell alone. We're not friends. The reason why I headbutted you and charged at you is because I don't like you and I butt things that I don't like. The little dude looks up at me and then to my brothers behind me. But I see you butt heads with them all the time. Yeah, well, I don't like them either. Hey, I hear one of my brothers call out. There's a sound of a large three-horned thing calling out in the distance. You better go. I think that's your mom. Just promise me that you'll listen to what I said. Head for the water. And that's the last thing he says to me before heading off. Freaking weirdo. Bonehead, you are the father, jeers one of my brothers. Oh, shut your foot-shaped face, I retort. As the hours pass by, we start to leave the waterhole and head back to our section on the plains. I ask my brother, did you hear what that little thing was talking about earlier? Yeah, what about it? Well, do you believe any of it? I ask. I really do want an answer because something is bothering me. Ever since the little three-horned creature told me about this supposed premonition, I feel really uneasy. My brother is always the one that keeps us grounded because he's the oldest and the strongest and the wisest, and if something was going to happen that was a danger to us, I would believe that he would be the first to know. Babies like that have a vivid imagination, and we all know that the Toothface are nuts. I laugh too, relieving the tension. This makes me feel better. So the land's not gonna eat us up, I ask him to confirm. Nope. If something like that were gonna happen, there'd be a little bit more telling signs, don't you think? Stop ingesting the crazy and relax. Those guys, they thrive off of being negative and miserable. Don't let that get to you too. You've got too much to be thankful for, too much to enjoy. After Mom died, he stops and takes a breath and then shakes his head. All I'm saying is be grateful for what you got and stop trying to look for ways to mess it up. Now shut up and race me. I smile at him as he takes off. I know I'm never gonna catch up to him, but I can still try. I know it hurts him to mention our mother. She was killed before our very eyes when we were younger. Since then, it's been our big brother taking care of the three of us. I respect him so much, and there's nobody stronger than him that I know. It's nighttime now, and I hear a low rumbling noise. It sounds like a deep, gigantic crack is forming in the earth beneath us. The three brothers are sleeping, but I'm wide awake. Maybe it's because I'm so hyper-aware of anything that might be danger based on what the stupid little pest said. Oh, my brother's right. I let him get inside my head. Well, that goes away when I look at the reaction of the other hurt animals around us. The tail spike guys and the club tail guys are freaking out, asking one another if they heard that or felt it. Well, I know I certainly did, and if I did, and they did, then it must be real. What if what that little guy said... I stand to my feet. I don't feel so well, and there's this unnerving sensation that's growing within me. The sky is still very dark. I hear my brother's voice behind me, and it scares the mess out of me. He's laying down with his eyes closed, but obviously he's still awake because he's speaking to me. Relax, little brother. Sometimes the earth comes loose off the mountain and slides down it. Large rocks hit onto other rocks at the bottom of the mountain, and their sound carries. It's not freaking Armageddon. I laugh more so in relief than anything else. I never said it was. You idiot. I can feel you panicking from all the way over here. You're supposed to be sleeping, I reply, walking back over towards him and lying down. I was until I heard you crying in my sleep. I didn't know I was that important, I say. The other dinosaurs seem to be settling down now. I wake up completely confused. What? Okay. I was just talking to my brother, and now it's daylight, and what in the hell? Okay, well, we didn't die during the night, so that's a good sign. I see my brother eating some brush a few feet away. He raises his head to look at me. See? Didn't die. I laugh. My second oldest brother smashes into my head with his. He challenges me to a race. Challenge accepted. We both run at top speed towards the decline. We joke with one another and try to smash into another with our sides. Your legs are smaller than mine, he shouts out to me laughing. So it really makes you look bad that I'm keeping speed with you now, doesn't it? I retort. This makes him run faster. Suddenly, the both of us are toppling over, head over tail down the decline. I don't remember tripping on anything, and if I tripped, then why is my brother also falling alongside me? It takes me a minute to realize that we've stopped moving, but the Earth didn't. The Earth is moving. All the dinosaurs around us are freaking out. I look towards the mountains. My brother did say that stuff fall. Oh no. I hear a strange noise running from out of the forest. Run! Run! Is the noise that it makes. It's the creature that I've only seen once in my life. I thought they were all dead. It's one of those two-legged things. What the hell is going on? Asks my brother, who is now beside me. I can smell a horrid smell of burning flesh, and I look to my left, and to my horror, there is a large dirt cloud coming straight for us. Oh my god. Everything slows down to a crawl as my brain tries to process what is happening. I suddenly draw a blank. The only thing I can think of is how green the blades of grass are. Suddenly, the wind is knocked from out of me when my brother that I was just racing slams his head into my side. You freaking idiot, run! I look back to see if I can locate my oldest brother and our other brother, the third oldest. Sky! I yell out for my older brother. Go! Go! I hear him yell back. He's doing something with our other brother, but I can't see what. It looks like he's helping him up or something, but I don't get to see what it is because my second oldest brother slams into me again, which gets me running and out of my daze. Many other dinosaurs are running alongside us, and the dark cloud is gaining on us. I close my eyes and run as fast as I can. I choose not to process anything else or see anything else, just ahead of me. Before I know it, I'm running right beside that weird two-legged creature thing, and I'm passing it. I shut my eyes tight, and a few moments later my head is violently pushed to the side. I realize I crash into a three-horned creature. He stopped. Why is he stopping? He's not the only one. A whole bunch of dinosaurs are also stopped and looking back at the dirt cloud that's coming right towards us. Out of the way, idiot! There's nowhere to go. The three-horn screams back at me as though I'm an idiot. Looking between his legs, I can see that we're at the edge of a steep drop. Oh my god. I can no longer see my brothers. The brother that's beside me looks me in the eye and tells me that we have to jump. Ha ha ha, you must be joking. I can hear the terror-stricken screams, of the dinosaurs the dark cloud has enveloped. Now the dinosaurs at the edge start to move, some jumping over into the water below. You're out of your mind, I tell my brother. Look, whatever that dark cloud is, it's carrying some serious heat with it. We need to jump or we're gonna die. Is it really that serious? The smell of singeing flesh helps me decide quickly, and we both fly off the cliff alongside all the other dinosaurs that are jumping off. It feels like I'm falling for a very long time before I hit the water, and I do so nose first. I can't find my brother. I can't find my brother. My head breaks the surface and I take a deep breath. I call out for my brother, but I can't hear him. There's so much noise with all of the other dinosaurs that are in the water that are trying to swim. Some are actively drowning and calling out for help. There's so many of us in the water. Oh my god! I hear one of the dinosaurs call out and look up to see what they're looking at, only to see a sheet of fire falling towards the water. I panic and duck back into the water, but I break the surface again, and when I do, I can see my brother, but he's floating lifelessly on the surface. Before I can even get to him, right before my eyes, a large long-necked dinosaur falls from the cliff above right onto my brother. It too is still. I cry out and dive underwater to try and save my brother. I reach out to him with my forearms and try to pull him up towards the surface, but all I manage to pull up is his skin. I can see his body burnt to bits, and it's burnt so badly that his skin's just sloughing off. I scream while underwater. My vision becomes blurry. Bonehead! 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 I hear a voice swing in my ear. What do you want, Toothface? I say, sighing in annoyance. My mom said the land is going to eat us. She said she can feel it, says the little pest. Tell your mom to lay off the hallucinant. Wait a minute. My brothers, who are only a few feet away, laugh. She says it's happening any day now. We're devising a plan to go by the big water so we can try to escape it. What the actual mother-flooding, earth-boning, foot-carving hell is going on? I take a long, good look at the little three-horned dude. Did we talk before? I mean, were you here before this? Nope. I only came here now because, well, you're my best friend and I wanted to warn you. My mom and the other herd members are trying to get in contact with the second herd. She doesn't know I'm here. I look at him for a moment and my blood runs cold. You have to warn your family too, Bonehead, the little guy says. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I tell the little dude that his mom is about to call out for him. So, you listened to what I said? He asks before he can say anything else. I reply, yes, and I'll head for the water. He smiles and nods and then runs off. Bonehead, you are the father, jeers one of my brothers. And this time I'm not laughing, and this time I waste no time. I walk up to Sky, my oldest brother, and tell him that we need to talk. You don't seriously believe that weirdo, do you? Don't let him get to you. Sky, do you trust me? No, I do not, he replies. I'm serious, bro. So am I. The only person I trust is myself. He's getting on my nerves. I know that we don't have a lot of time. Sky, listen to me. Something bad is about to happen, and I know it's going to sound crazy, but I believe that stupid three-horned kid, because I've seen all of this happen before. You know, all of this happened already. You know I'm not the kind of person to make stuff up like this, or to talk like this. Which simply tells me that you're the same hallucinogens as the three-horns are. He responds, walking away from me. We need to head for the water. Something is coming, and it's coming from the mountains. I don't know what causes it, but it comes in the form of this gigantic dark cloud that burns everything it comes into contact with. But after that, there's liquid fire. My brother just stares at me, and I know what's coming next. Are you hearing yourself right now? Dark cloud is going to come and eat people, and fire is liquid. How can I take you seriously? Oh my goodness, Sky. Have you ever known me to talk crazy or to believe foolishness? I ask him desperately. I need him to believe me. In the dream, with the vision or whatever it was that I experienced, I lost all my brothers, and I wasn't going to let that happen again. Sky looks at me with an expression I've never seen on him before. I recognize it to be disappointment. Sleep it off, brother. is all he says to me before he walks away. I tried talking to my other brothers about it, but they just follow Sky's lead. Sky doesn't want me infecting them with my madness. Since my other brothers look up to Sky and want to impress him, they stay away from me. That night, I head for the water, at least to scout it out. If everything is happening according to my dream or vision, the event should start in the morning. My brothers are many body lengths away. I head towards the water, and next thing I know, I'm waking up. What happened? Did I fall asleep? Oh no, this is not happening again. I run back towards my brothers, and they're gone. All three of them. I make my way across the plain, not to the edge I saw before. After a while, I see the clear and safest path to take to the big water. Something sharp bites my leg. I look down at my leg. My leg is liquid. My leg is my friend. Oh, wow. What? Oh my god, this is great. The ground is on my face now. I don't know what's happening, but I feel so good. When I wake up, I feel woozy. The ground is moving underneath me, or at least it feels as though it is. I call out for my brothers, but no one answers. It's a bit dark where I am until I realize I'm trapped in some sort of thing. Oh, my head. I can't get out no matter how much I try. I ram my head into the sides, and even though I can stick my forearms through, I can't stick my head or my body through. I look around, and a lot of other dinosaurs are also in these things. I call out for my brothers, and I hear nothing back in return. "I'm so sorry, Bonehead," says a familiar voice. I never thought I would be so happy to hear it. It's that little three-horn dude. "Hey," my voice is dry. Have you seen my brothers?" is the first thing I ask. "The last time I saw them, they were running away from the firewater. From how it looked, I don't think they made it." Before I can respond or even understand how I'm feeling, we all hear a bone-chilling cry. The old long-necked female is heard in the distance crying bloody murder. She sounds like she's in a lot of pain and is crying out for help. I don't have to see to understand what's happening. My poor brothers feel so alone. I didn't realize I drifted off to sleep again, but now I'm completely awake, because staring dead at me, only a few inches away from my face, is one of those predators. It has a mean gaze with two red protrusions rising up from over its eyes. It looks like the very old shark-toothed predator, except a smaller version of it. It snarls at me and tries to get at me. All of a sudden, one of the two-legged creatures comes up beside our vise and holds a stick up towards the predator. Something shoots out from it and the predator goes quiet, falling into a deep sleep. The two-legged thing looks at me too and raises the stick. I ram the side of the thing that I'm captured in, and suddenly, I feel a sharp pain in my neck, and my anger boils. All I want to do is get at this thing, and everything's getting dark. Oh, motherfucker. The next time I wake up, I'm surrounded by 4 walls made of rock. I've never seen anything like this. One of the sides or walls looks similar to the thing I was captured in. I take the opportunity to call out for my brothers, but I hear nothing. I think I'm starting to process what's going on. I feel as though my soul is tearing to shreds. I tried to warn Sky. Damn it, I tried to warn him. My head still feels woozy. Suddenly, I hear a high-pitched noise from next to me. It's not within my space, but it's on the other side of the wall. I ignore it, only put off by it initially because it didn't sound like anything I've ever heard. I'm trying to wonder whether or not it's possible my brothers... There's that noise again. Shut up! I ram my head into the side of the walls and it stops. I can see indentations where I had rammed it before, maybe in my sleep? I resume my thoughts until I hear it again. I ram my head into the wall once more to tell it to shut up. Obviously, the thing is not inside the wall and can't feel any pain because if they could have, they would have shut up a long time ago. It keeps doing it over and over and over again. Okay, That's it. I can do this all day, buddy. Every time it makes that high-pitched noise, I ram into the wall to shut it up. We do the song and dance back and forth for a while until I'm suddenly not in my space anymore. Huh? I successfully ran straight through the wall, and now I'm looking at two of those two-legged things. The high-pitched noise sounds again, and this time I see where it's coming from, but I'm still kind of woozy. I know there's one of it standing in front of me, but sometimes it looks like there's 3 or 4 or 5. On the second I'm able to focus on it, I realize that it's that stupid two-legged thing that I saw back at my home. I charge at him to get it to shut up, expecting him to challenge me, but I go right through him and slam into something hard that causes my whole head to shake. Ow, that actually really hurt. I still feel really confused and disjointed. The same two-legged thing is in front of me again. He keeps making that annoying sound, and for some reason, I can't help myself. Every time he does, I just want to stop it. I just want to shut him up. Then I realize I need a release for my anger. I need something to take it out on. So hey, since he's volunteering, I'm happy to oblige, and he better not let me catch him. To be honest, I'm not really sure what's happening because I seem to be missing chunks of time. Whatever those other two-legged things shot at me, it made me feel weird. I almost feel like I can't control my body. Suddenly, I'm in an area full of these two-legged things. Holy crap. My adrenaline kicks in and I feel panic. There's so many of them in the same area and they're all huddled around some of the other dinosaurs I knew from home. Without thinking or giving them a chance to react, I ram into everyone. I try not to give them a chance to catch me or to ram me. I have to get out of this place. It seems as though I narrowly escaped one hell just to land into another. I'm almost happy that my brothers aren't here. I didn't see them die for myself, so I hold out hope that they're still alive. This guy can't die. He's one of the toughest guys I know, and so it's going to be my mission to find my way back home. As I ram through these two-legged things, chaos ensues. I see an opening to the outside world and I take it. Finally, I'm out of that chaos. I'm starting to feel wobbly again, and I drag my feet towards the closest piece of vegetation that I can find and slowly drift off to sleep. When I wake up, I can hear the very large predator in the distance. Have I been sleeping here all this time, exposed? How is it that all the dinosaurs from my home are now here in this completely alien place? This is so bizarre and I have no idea what the hell is going on. But it doesn't matter. The only thing I want to do right now is find my brothers. Bonehead! I turn around with a smile on my face, happy to hear that stupid voice. Bonehead! Idiot! The three-horned little dude runs up to me and wraps his neck around my leg. What are you doing? I'm hugging you. Please don't leave me here by myself. Listen, kid, I have other things to worry about. I have to get home. My brothers... I don't know where my mom is. We got separated before I ended up here. This makes me stop and stare at him. But I saw you with your mom in one of those capture things with the walls. You mean the cage? I guess, if that's what you're calling it. I say, annoyed. Every time I sit here talking with him, I feel like time is wasting. Listen, kid, stay or go, but I gotta get moving. And if you don't keep up and you get eaten by something, that's on you. Okay, we increase our chances of survival if we stay together anyway. Why didn't you just go with the three horns I saw you with earlier? Everyone was panicking, we were scared. I tried catching up to them, but they left me. They probably don't even know I exist. A lot of the adult three horns are grieving because their children were left at our home and they got separated from their partners. Nobody's thinking straight right now, and I hope you're thinking straight because we're gonna need a plan. Well, I have to admit, I'm actually impressed with him. He doesn't act as young as he looks. What's your name anyway? Dante? I paw the ground and take off running. This only works if you can keep up with me. And so my adventure begins to find my way back home. When I tell Dante this, determined and motivated, he just sighs and holds his head down while scoffing at me. What was it scoff for? You don't believe I can do it? It's just that you really are a bonehead. What home are we gonna go back to? Don't you remember? I stop walking for a second and look in the distance. Exactly, he continues. The firewater ate our home and everyone that was left on it. There's no home to go back to. I don't want to believe it, but the little three-horn thing is actually making a lot of sense. If that's the case, then really, what is the point? Before I can continue that thought, we hear a loud roar and heavy footfalls coming straight for us. My legs tremble and my heart is heavy. The trees behind us crash as something large makes its way through. Something tells me we're not going to be able to outrun it. Well, that's it for the Stygimoloch point of view theory video, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry it was a cliffhanger. I know you guys hate me right now. If you want to see other point of view theory videos that we have, there's a whole playlist you can see on the screen right now to check it out. This is just for fun and theories on what the dinosaurs might have been thinking in human terms. Check those out, and thank you so much for watching. This has been Alteori. You ask, we answer.